So From Software make some of the games of all time, and they actually in fact make some of the enemies of all time, of which we are going to talk about today. Why am I even bothering to do an intro? There is literally no need. I'm just annoyed already because I have to talk about annoying enemies, and I choked my no-hit run today on stream, so I'm just like double pissed off. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun video. Top 10 most annoying FromSoft enemies. Number 10, the Palace Noble from Sekiro. Now, these guys are very similar to like the Jailers or the Winter Lanterns, except they're a lot more manageable because they're in a game where you actually have stealth mechanics, which is really cool, and they actually can die in one hit. Now, the reason as to why I'm still going to find them annoying is because they just look at you for like 2 whole seconds and they can proc the enfeeblement status effect. Now, what that actually does is turn you into an old man, and you'll basically just develop the athletic abilities of the average FromSoft fan. Now, it wouldn't be too bad if it lasts like, a couple of seconds, but no, it lasts a lot longer than that. And they have to put these guys in an area where they fight these like overpowered monkeys, which they're a pretty cool fight, and I would just like to fight them 1v1, but they're always there hiding around the corner when you're trying to have the 1v1 fight. So yeah, fuck these guys. So you guys know that really hard enemy in Dark Souls 3 in the Archdragon Peak? You know that guy, he's not that hard. That one is definitely a lot harder. That one's harder than him as well. But this guy right here, the Giant Serpent Man, is definitely the hardest of the bunch. Holy shit. Guy has like insane closing speeds, infinite poise, amazing damage, quick attacks. He just hits you, then you get yeeted to the other side of the arena. And they're like always in groups. There's always something surrounding them. Like in a 1v1 fight, it's probably not too bad, it's pretty manageable. But how the fuck am I meant to fight multiple of them at once? Especially the guy with the chain axe that just yeets it to the other side of the planet. Does insane damage, goes insanely far, goes through walls and shit. Can't parry him, can't backstab these dudes, you just gotta get good. Number 8, we have the Revenants in Elden Ring. Now, yes, you can directly counter these guys with healing-based spells, which is probably going to be the reason as to why it's not going to get higher onto the list. But if you go into the game for the first time pretty blind, there's a very low chance you're going to know to actually use healing spells against these guys, of which your experience in fighting them is not going to be a fun one, because these guys just have a completely unrecognizable moveset, do ridiculous damage, can teleport from one side to the other, spew out some poison that does some damage over time in pretty quick poison buildup. And did I mention that they do a lot of damage? And you'd think these type of guys will actually have low amounts of poise, but no, it takes forever to try and poise break these guys. You're basically never going to do it. And even if you do manage to kill these guys, the only takeaway that you actually have is that was bullshit. Never want to do that again. Number 7, the Brain Suckers from Bloodborne. Now, these guys should have just fucking stayed in Demon Souls because their stupid ass grab attack does not need to exist. I hate it so much. I hate just being stuck and I can't do anything about it. Now, honestly, I can talk about the Demon Souls enemies as well, but the reason why I hate these ones more is because their grab attack is like a lot faster. Can't even fucking hear it. It probably ends up doing more damage, and they actually drain your inside as well. Every single time I get hit, I just get pissed off. Now, honestly, you can just quit out, which is what I do like every single time, but it's still fucking annoying. Like, their regular melee attacks are like the slowest things in the world, but their grab attack that does like insane damage is like instant. Like, what the fuck, man? Number 6, the Jailers in Dark Souls 3. Now, these guys, as soon as they look at you, you just start draining your HP bar. Not just the health, like the entire bar just starts to go down, and when they actually hit you with their weapon, it basically makes you so you can't actually heal, and then you start to like fat roll as well, which is an amazing concept. Now, the fact that they're actually used sparingly throughout the entire area is actually pretty balanced. Just walking into a room and only seeing one is actually pretty cool because you can just run up to it to start hitting it. Actually, kind of forces you to change up your playstyle and actually add some atmosphere towards the area. So it's not like there's like an entire bunch of them all like grouped up in one room. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Definitely one of the Michael Zaki decisions of all time to have all of these guys just grouped up into one room that makes exploring this entire section just a complete fucking nightmare. Every single time that I walk into this room, I still have no fucking clue what they were thinking. It makes no fucking sense. Every single one of these guys can just go get fucked. Number 5, the Frozen Reindeer from Dark Souls 2. Oh my god. I kind of just feel sorry for like the enemy design team, because I can just imagine them right now just going up to the level design team and be like, hey, look, we made this really cool reindeer, amazing visuals, cool looking attacks. I like the art design as well. I think we got it right with this one. And the level design team was like, yeah, that actually looks really cool. I got the perfect idea to complement this though. What if we just actually made this enemy, now hear me out, what if we made it that you can't see it while you're fighting? What? Yeah, like when you try to fight it, you just can't see it because it's like a big giant blizzard to where you can't see more than 3 feet in front of you. I feel like it's a fantastic idea. What? Yep, we got it right with this one. This is definitely what we should be doing with this enemy right here. Oh my god, I'm just so happy that I worked for the B team. Number 4, the Dark Souls 1 Bone Wheel Skeletons. Now, honestly, I just want to ask, why? Why would they do this? There was no reason to, but they did it. Why? What is the thought process behind designing an enemy that travels that quickly, this stun locks you every single time that you get hit, and just does this much damage? Why? Basically, like the way to counter them is just to like run and then pray that you don't get hit, and then just run away some more, and then pray that you don't get hit. That's basically what's going on here. And if it was just like 1 or 2, it's fine, but every single time that you fight them, there's like a clusterfuck of just bone wheel skeletons all over the place. Like, I don't understand. Like, in a game where you fight gods, dragons, the most insane demons, the most bullshit enemy is a random skeleton, which their weapon of choice is a fucking wheel. How? Number 3, the Bloodborne Winter Lanterns. What the actual ever-living fuck? We did nothing wrong to deserve this, but they keep having to do this to us. I don't get it. I can already tell it happened at From Software headquarters. Michael Zaki was right there looking at the game in almost complete state, and he was like, you know what? I think we did a pretty good job. Don't you guys agree? Yeah, we did a pretty good job with this Bloodborne thing. What do you think, Michael Zaki-sama? I think it's pretty good, but I don't think it's enough. What do you mean it's not enough? You know, it's not enough. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. And then they all get fucking high and make the most bullshit enemy known to man. I can just picture it right now. They're getting high in the Kush corner, smoking the most strongest shit, designing and masterminding the most bullshit enemy. And it's like this one fucking dude that's like, you know what? Hear me out, alright? Hear me out, right? Don't make me laugh. We're gonna make this enemy have eyes at the back of its head so it can see you all the time. Doesn't matter where you are. And hear me out, right? When it sees you, when the enemy sees you, you just fucking die. It just fucking kills you. Every enemy in the Shrine of Amana can go suck a dick. Every single one. I hate them all equally. The biggest dick. Suck it. From those stupid ass enemies that are hiding in the water that just jump out of you and proc bleed, to those stupid ass projectile spammers that have tracking that are around every single corner, they make no noise, and they keep spamming it every single second. Gravity, fuck that enemy too. The stupid Drake Keeper with a fucking hammer that just doesn't stop attacking like literally ever. And those enemies that have the quickest melee combo, stun lock you for days, and they can like sprint through the water. Like, why can't they sprint at max speed? What the fuck? And then on top of that, they have to add like a random dragon rider and an ogre. What were they thinking? It makes no sense. Like, what happened to making a game that was actually fun? What went wrong? What is this? Number 1, Dog. Every dog. I hate all of them. In every universe, they just fucking suck. I'm even starting to hate them in real life because of From Software. And it's not even From Software. Even the Souls-like games have to make stupid fucking dogs. But I'm not kidding. Every dog is just fucking annoying. The big dogs, the skeleton dogs, the teleporting dogs, the 14k bleed damage dogs, the dog birds, the bird dogs, every single one. They all suck. It doesn't matter. Every single game, they're just the bane of my existence. They're just never fun to fight against. They're just there like little fucking fleas. I've never had an experience where I fought a fucking little dog and I was like, that was a really cool fight. It's like, no. It's terrible. Every dog sucks. Who invented dogs in the first place? What the fuck? If the Elden Ring DLC is just an update that just removes every single dog from the FromSoft games, I'd honestly be happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't care. That seems like a pretty fair trade. Anyway, that's that. It's now done. It's been a long time since I actually last complained about stuff. It's been a while. I've actually made some pretty serious content, but it's actually nice to delve back into the complaining side of things. As always, please do like and subscribe and do follow me on Twitch because I actually am live there every single day. And yeah, catch you guys around. Bye.